Hello folks, and welcome to Hi-Fi News, etc. I hope you're all well. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. And we're going to change the music trivia subject. We're going to go to a different subject. We're going to look at media studies this time around. The question itself is fairly short, but the answer is fairly long because it's a multi-parter. So get your pen and paper out, take some notes, and we'll get to that question now. We are looking at theme tunes for TV shows, okay? Theme tunes for TV shows. The question is, what were the names of the artists whose tunes were used to introduce the following TV music shows? And they are Ready, Steady, Go, The Old Grey Whistle Test, Top of the Pops, The Word, The Tube. My apologies to my American friends and also quite possibly to my European friends who may not be completely familiar with these British, and they are all British TV shows. So maybe this is rather UK-centric, but hey, one more time then for that question. What were the names of the artists whose tunes were used to introduce the following TV music shows? And once more, the list is Ready, Steady, Go, The Old Grey Whistle Test, Top of the Pops, The Word, The Tube. For Top of the Pops, you can give me two, either the original theme tune or the one that supplanted that, the one that came after. No later, I would say. The first two, one or the other, or if you want full marks, both. Now, this one's going to require a little bit of thought. You can easily get all the answers from Google, but as I always say, please don't do any Googling, don't do any research, don't hit the internet. It will spoil things. This is just a bit of fun, and I'd like you to ponder throughout the video. I'm sure you can have a guess, at least at some of them, and I hope you do. And be honest with me. Tell me how many you get. Be honest now. Hi-Fi News.
Yeah.
First up, we have an accessory from Origin Live, the UK audiophile outfit. Origin Live has announced the launch of the Gravity 2, a complete ground-up redesign of the older now Gravity 1 record puck. Compatible with all turntables, the Gravity 2 has apparently completely replaced the Gravity 1 on the market. By that, I hear that the Gravity 1 will be pulled from the market and the Gravity 2 will take its place. Origin Live is being characteristically cagey, you might say, with the design secrets of the two, although a couple of details have emerged, including the damping achieved with the anti-resonant polymer. And the company makes a point to say that it is not Delrin. That case moulding certainly does look different from the original design. Inside, well, we know that the design uses layers of wood, composites and polymers, but that's about it. Available now, the product does come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out before you commit. Price is £230. I'll put a link below if you want to have a little look and if you want to buy, of course. Next, we have a pair of headphones from Cambridge Audio called the Melomania P100 SEs. These are wireless headphones with noise cancelling included. In terms of battery life, that means 60 hours with the noise cancelling on, or 100 hours with the noise cancelling off. The P100 SE comes with an improved cushioned headband using Cambridge's proprietary Dynam EQ technology. This custom 40mm 3-layer composite driver has neodymium magnets and has apparently been retuned to improve sound quality. In addition, the Melomania Connect app has been tweaked with the addition of 6 EQ presets plus a 7-band EQ. Available now, you can buy us from the company's own website or Amazon. I have 3 prices for you: £249, €279, and $299 in a choice of, well, either blue or white or black.
No.
Next up, we have 2 new pairs of electrostatic speakers from Quad, the ESL2812X and the ESL2912X. As I say, both from Quad. These are 6th generation speakers from the company, and they replace the older 2812s and the 2912 models. So, question is, what has changed? Well, the panels themselves, the performance of those panels have been enhanced by refinements to the production process, apparently. The operational electronics have also been revised from a single PCB into 3 separate, fully optimized modules, I hear. Also, custom-designed UK-built audio transformers apparently increase the sound quality. Quad is also using the new so-called stealth aesthetic with low reflectivity matte black finishes and LED halos. Available to buy from mid-August of 2025. Prices are £10,999 per pair for the 2812Xs and £12,999 per pair for the 2912Xs. Next, we have the DMS300A from, it's a US outfit. I'm hesitating. Is it Cary Audio or Cary Audio? Like Cary Grant? Cary Audio? I'm going to say Cary. Streaming amplifiers, that's what we're talking about. They're all the rage, apparently. I've reviewed a few myself. Here's another one. As I say, this time from the USA. It is a Class AB device pushing out 75 watts into 8 ohms. Designed and manufactured in the USA, it supports up to 32-bit 768 kHz in addition to DSD512. Streaming services are, of course, supported, and they include things like Qobuz Connect, Tidal Connect, Spotify Connect, Apple AirPlay, and Bluetooth, which is based on the aptX codec. And as you can see, there are enough aerials around the back to resemble a small forest. Well, there's 3. UPnP and DLNA are included, so you can access your digital files stored on NAS drives on the same network, and this box is also Roon ready. Sockets are scattered hither and thither, including coax and optical inputs and outputs apparently, and 3 USB-A ports. 3 line level inputs and a 3.5mm stereo jack are also available. Speaking of available, this one arrives in either black or silver for the price of $5,995. Finally, we have a new one from Musical Fidelity, the B1XI. Now, the B series of amplifiers from Musical Fidelity blazed their own pathway back in the 90s. Well, now the series is back with a fully discrete transistor-driven Class AB amplifier pushing out 60 watts into 8 ohms and backed by a rather meaty toroidal transformer. Inside is a built-in moving magnet phono amp, while a digital input stage is separated onto isolated PCBs with its own dedicated linear power supply. HDMI is in there too, as is Bluetooth. Coax and optical inputs are included, as is a motorized volume control. A headphone amplifier is in there as well, available in black with aluminium buttons and a volume dial. The price is a reasonable £699. And that, my chums, is your lot. Before we go though, I need to give you a rather meaty, extended, plump answer for the trivia question. Hey, there we go. And the question is, what were the names of the artists whose tunes were used to introduce the following TV music shows? And those shows are Ready, Steady, Go, The Old Grey Whistle Test, Top of the Pops, The Word, and The Tube. And the answers are, for Ready, Steady, Go, well, that song was 54321, the artist Manfred Mann. For The Old Grey Whistle Test, we're looking at the song Stone Fox Chase, and the group being Area Code 615. Now, I must admit, I knew the name of the song. I'd forgotten, or I didn't know the name, maybe, of the actual group, so that one got me. For Top of the Pops, I would allow two answers. Either CCS, Whole Lotta Love, that's the one I certainly remember in the 70s. CCS was the instrumental version of the Led Zeppelin hit and was the show's most used theme tune. A little bit later on, Thin Lizzy were responsible for the other long-running Top of the Pops theme, Yellow Pearl. For that late night show, The Word, well, you're looking at the track Olympic and the artist 808 State. And I must admit, I didn't get that at all. That one did fox me. As did the next one. I had no idea about the next one. The show being The Tube, the song being Star Cycle, and the artist being Jeff Beck. So I think that was an interesting question this time around. Don't know if you agree. Let me know. Did you get many of them? Me, I would have got both at the Top of the Pops. I think I would have got Ready, Steady, Go. I would have got half of Old Grey Whistle Test. The Word, that completely got me. And also The Tube, didn't have a clue on that one. So let me know. I probably got, anyway, 3 out of those, 2.5. Not the best, eh? Let me know how you got on. Be honest, please. And I'll have another question next week. Anyway, so where are we? Saturday, isn't it? Tomorrow, if you're interested, I have a review. I have a review of a pair of speakers from a company I've never reviewed. Actually, weirdly enough, this company has never appeared on this channel. And I would venture to say, this company is not known for its speakers. And I would also say, finally, that there is a slight surprise in terms of the build. So we'll see tomorrow. Hey, hopefully you can join me. Love to have your company. Until then, folks, bye-bye for now.